hash brown casserole. This is the inside of the restaurant. There actually was nobody else in the dining room with us at this time. I thought it was a perfect opportunity to show the dining room. But as you can see, the hostess is bringing over some other guests at this time. It was still rather noisy on the inside of the restaurant, though, with the kitchen being really close. That was a little glimpse of the fireplace, which felt really good on this cool, rainy day. Now I'm in the gift shop section here. They've got some nice candles straight ahead. Here's a little Scooby-Doo hat. I thought that was pretty cool. There's some, like, pajamas behind me. This is a Bluey. I think it's a bath towel set with a stuffed animal. Here's a Lilo and Stitch book. I remember I was in, like, 4th grade when the first movie came out. I haven't seen the new one that they recently brought out. I think it was this year sometime. There's a couple other customers looking around. They've got a lot of Christmas stuff out right now. These are some record albums and books. You can see a book there about Elvis Presley. Also, they got a Chris Stapleton album. And here's Lainey Wilson. I think they're some kind of stickers. Creedence Clearwater Revival and Lynyrd Skynyrd. I thought these candles were really cool. They look like an old-fashioned milk jar. I've seen some like those before, back when I made candles. I was looking at a lot of different designs, and I wanted to do the milk bottles, but I couldn't find any that was affordable enough to still make a profit from the candles. You can see Bob Ross at the corner of my right shoulder. There he is, like a Ross. Later on, I thought I found a stuffed animal of him, but it was actually the West Virginia Mountaineer. There's Elvis Presley. Here's a SpongeBob hat. Nope, not today. These are some little cartoon character. I don't really know what they are, little figurines or something. They got a lot of clothes here at Cracker Barrel. Some quilts, but those quilts are outrageously priced. This is a little book about, your mom would go in and write stories about her life inside, kind of like a journal. This is a nice glass angel. Now these are some cool little dogs. My aunt actually had one of these, and a guy came over to her house to do some work, and he thought it was actually a real dog sitting in a bed, but it was one of these stuffed animals from Cracker Barrel. This is some stuff for kids, like a bracelet making kit. They have a whole bunch of toys and little crafty items like that. It's really a nice place here at Cracker Barrel to find some Christmas gifts or even like a birthday gift. There, I've got that dog again. Here's some little cowboy boots. They had a nice little sort of like a gem pattern on them. This is like the little kids section. They've got a lot of kids' clothing. Something for the entire family here at Cracker Barrel. Even their menu is kid-friendly. They have a lot of different options for kids. Breakfast is always a pretty good staple to have on the menu for kids, I think. Here's Beetlejuice, stuffed animal. I guess it's not an animal, it's a stuffed Beetlejuice. I don't want to dare insult him that he's an animal. There's a lot of Grinch-themed items. My niece really likes the Grinch. I hated the Grinch when I was a kid. Here's the Beetlejuice stuffed sculpture of this man. Here's us. I almost said Scooby-Doo. That's Snoopy. Now this item, I looked amazed that I had found it. I don't even know what it is. And I can't even see to tell what it is. It's something related to music, but here I am bebopping around over by the Kit Kat that's a jumbo size for Christmas. You would have to have a really large family in order to consume that Kit Kat bar. They've got some little dice, actually. They're not very little, they're quite big. I wish I hadn't picked that animal up like that. Here, I'm back at that. I'm just amazed at the size of this Kit Kat bar. You might hear someone in the background in this video clearing their throat. That would be my mom. I also just heard her talk to her TV changer. She said Hallmark. There, I just heard it again. I should have told her to sit in there and be quiet now. I wouldn't have said that to her. She's trying to get the Christmas movie channel on, I think. Here's some freeze-dried candy, which is really popular. My nephew loves that. I myself think it sticks to your teeth way too much. After like one bite, your teeth are coated in the material. They've got all kinds of old-fashioned candy here at Cracker Barrel. Old-fashioned soda and different candies from different decades. A lot of modern candy that they've had forever, though. Nothing too crazy. I think that Big Cherry, I think it's called down there, and the Big Hunk are probably some of the older candies that they have. Here's just some caramel candy with sea salt. These are the Cream Savers now. They're a classic now, but when I was a kid, they were brand new. And I remember everybody on the playground wanted Cream Savers. And that was the two flavors that they had, strawberry and orange and cream. Strawberry and cream as well. It was the Cream Savers and the Listerine strips back in the day. Everybody wanted those items on the playground. That's Pecan Divinity, I think it's called. I think that's a popular Georgia item. This is a Goo Goo Cluster. These coconut patty candies look really good. I've never had anything here but the Mallow cups, and I didn't know that they came in dark chocolate. I've only ever had the milk chocolate Mallow cups. There used to be a little store down the road from my house. It had the best food, fried chicken and subs, but they had Mallow cup ice cream. It came in like a little cardboard box, and it was delicious. Here we've got all kinds of bagged candy that's, some of it's kind of old-fashioned, some of it's newer type of candy. Or new within the last 20 years. Here we've got some Christmas trees that they've got up with ornaments that you can buy. Here's a whole little rack of Christmas ornaments. Now they had a stick of butter for a Christmas ornament. I've never seen that before, but I guess that goes kind of with the baking season of Christmas, maybe. Got Santa Claus riding a green tractor. Not John Deere, I imagine, due to licensing issues. Here's some more Christmas ornaments. If you look to the right of the screen, you'll see a little beautiful, cute puppy with a Santa Claus hat on. He looks kind of like my dog that I used to have. Here's some more gingerbread, and I think I've seen an owl. Owls are really popular for fall and Christmas the past few years. This is a little piano. The last time I was in here, I seen a guy jamming out on the piano. I'm not sure what kind of song he was playing, but he was going to town on it. wasn't turned on when I touched it. That's the head that I thought was Bob Ross at first. It's the Mountaineer Man from West Virginia. This is a West Virginia Mountaineer's cup. You can see a snowman in the background. This location is in my home state of West Virginia. Somebody walked by there. It looked like they were carrying a baby to me. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's a sweatshirt. Maybe he left the baby over in the clothing area with someone. I'm not sure. It sure looked like a baby to me. Here's another West Virginia University cup. Look at that ceiling fan up there. It looks like it's going to fly off the ceiling. It's going around so fast. Here comes something that looks like it's going to fly into my ear. It's a Believe flying airplane that goes along with some of that Christmas decor. Here it comes again. I'm obsessed with this Mountaineer Man now. That's pretty cool. They've got a nice West Virginia shirt. I didn't check the price on that. It looks like something I would actually purchase. I wouldn't buy this, but I zipped it up just to help out because it looked like the clothes hanger wasn't going to stay on very well. Here's some more little sections from the gift shop. Walking back through the clothing. I'm all done at Cracker Barrel now. Hope you guys liked seeing inside the gift shop. The food was really good. I showed a little picture of it. I got the grilled chicken tenders with the Carolina Gold dipping sauce. And I also got the steamed broccoli and the hash brown casserole. And also pinto beans. I usually get the larger size with 3 sides. And then I get 2 somewhat healthy things like the broccoli and the pinto beans. This is my glass case. I keep these in my car. I usually wear them at night when I'm driving. Unless like I go to the movie theater and I want to actually see the movie, then I wear these still. So the grilled chicken tenders are always usually really good. They come with like a teriyaki marinade on them. And I like that Carolina Gold dipping sauce as well. Some other things that I get when I go there. Sometimes I'll go on Wednesday and they have like broccoli cheddar cheese chicken, but it's only on Wednesday. I haven't tried it yet, but I'd like to get the Nashville hot fried chicken that they have. But that's only on Saturday and Sunday. And it's fairly new. Within maybe the last month or 2 it came out. So I'd like to get there again to try that. I sat on the porch in the rocking chair there for a little bit, just for video purposes. Checked out the checkerboard they had outside. I used my gift card that I got for my birthday. But I did want to talk about the prices at Cracker Barrel. Here's what the back of the Cracker Barrel receipt looks like. I got the Cracker Barrel Favorites grilled chicken tenders. It was $15.49. I don't think that's too far off of somewhat affordable food. And it wasn't that long ago, maybe 8, maybe 10 years ago. I remember it went up to like $1.89 some places, and I was thinking, oh my god, that's ridiculous. Now it's $3.69 for one drink. I got unsweet tea. My mom was with me. She got the unsweet tea as well. And she got the fried turkey with the broccoli cheese casserole. And what else did she get? Oh, mashed potatoes and gravy. She wasn't feeling the vegetables except for the broccoli and the casserole. So altogether with the gift card, it only cost me $19.12, $44.12 with tax. That's a little expensive for one meal for 2 people at a restaurant. Obviously, we could have saved some money if we got like ice water. You could have saved $8 almost. That was $7.36, or maybe $7.